So I get cornered sometimes. I mean, you've been cornered sometimes by people that just want to ask questions at you, like they're interviewing you.
Yeah.
So what's going on? Like right now, I get 1 million people that want to corner me and ask me UFC questions because the UFC just sold for some astronomical $4 billion whatever it is figure.
Right.
And so everybody wants to talk to me. What's it like with the new owners? It's like, oh, gotta go. Gotta go.
Yeah.
You become like someone that you're instead of having a conversation with people, like they're interviewing you.
Yeah. And it's one-on-one. It's not going out on TV or something.
Well, it's not even that. It's like I don't necessarily want to talk about my work details and issues. Like, what's it like working with my new bosses? Like, okay.
Yeah. Who gives a shit, man?
Yeah, it's just not,
Do you compartmentalize a lot? I mean, is there the UFC part of your life and there's the stand-up part of your life? And
it has to be the UFC because I don't swear. I very, very rarely like say shit or something.
Is that hard?
Like that. No, it's not very hard. I don't think it's necessary. When I'm doing.
But I mean, to keep. Because you're used to talking freely on the podcast. Is it? I don't mean does it bother you?
No,
Just like is it hard to remember?
I didn't think you meant that.
Right.
I mean even difficult. No, it's not difficult because it is a totally different mindset. Because I'm never trying to be funny. Like, do you remember when like Dennis Miller used to host Monday Night Football?
Yeah.
He did it for a little bit. People got so mad
because he was trying to be funny. He
was cracking jokes.
Right.
He was and I remember remembering that.
Yeah.
And I didn't even watch it, but I remember people were like really pissed at Dennis Miller. And I thought about it, and I was like, well, I don't do that, and I'm not gonna do that. And it's like Dennis is a joke writer. He's a joke teller. I have bits. It's kind of a different kind of comedy in the first place. But then on top of that, it's like that thing that's going on to me doesn't require much of me. What it requires is me to explain things.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
So it doesn't require personality or flair or senses of humor or unique points of view unless I recognize something, like a pattern that's happening in a fight that allows the people at home to enjoy it more, and it allows the person who's fighting, the two people that are fighting, it represents them in an honorable way. Yeah. So that's my goal. That's all I'm trying to do when I'm there. I'm just trying to do my best to give justice to what I'm seeing and to honor.
You do a great job of that. I mean,
I try.
I'm not into UFC. I've started watching it since I've been hanging out with you, and I've gotten to know some of the personalities, and I've watched the whole Ronda Rousey thing and this guy, the Irish guy.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
You fuck.
Yeah. So it's pretty compelling. And I think you do a very good job of that. Your ego isn't in play at all.
No, it can't be.
Yeah,
I try as much as possible.
You're just reporting.
Yeah, I try as much as possible to stay outside of it. I mean, I'm thinking because I want to. I mean, I'm constantly trying to stay on the ball, but at my best, I'm just doing it. It's like I have to be just tuned in, well rested, well fed, hyped up, ready to go. It's because it's a 6-hour thing, so I sit down for 6 hours. And oftentimes, it's always at least 10 fights. It's usually 11 or 12.
And you do all?
Yeah,
you do all of them.
All of them
they
from
don't
the beginning.
Just bring you in for the last few.
No, I actually like doing it that way. Because what happens is I get warmed up. So I do like the first fight. Because like sometimes fighting is so crazy, you have to go, oh yeah, okay, there's a fight going on. Like you're sitting in, I mean, even though I've done it, I've called at least 1,000 fights, probably closer to 2,000 fights. I don't know how many actual fights I've been in front of while doing commentary rather, but it's at least 1,000. Let's say it's probably like 1,500 or something. But even though that's the case, to this day, when one starts, I go, okay, this is a fight. This is what's going on. And by the 5th fight of the night, I'm totally in the groove, and I'm just laser focused, concentrating on the action, trying to pick the right words, trying to describe it in the right way, and trying to give that perspective to someone at home that might not be seeing something that I might be seeing.
Yeah, well, especially all the wrestling, grappling techniques.
That's
and
a big part of it.
Yeah,
that's a big part of it.
People are used to seeing boxing and they know what an uppercut is or a hook or whatever. But yeah, when they get on the ground, I have no idea what's going on. And you're talking about the armbar and the, this and that. Yeah,
that's the most difficult.
Are you below the stage or are you?
Yeah,
so
I'm
you're looking up
below.
At it.
Yeah,
so do you see what's going on the other side?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, sometimes I don't see, like if the referee stands in front of me and then I have to look at monitors.
Oh, you have a monitor.
So I have two monitors in front of me that give me two completely different angles.
Do you get splattered by sweat and blood and shit?
I've had blood splatter on me before. Yeah, I've got it in my mouth before. One guy was talking to me, and his nose was broken, and every time he was talking, it sprayed, and I felt some of it go on my lips. It's like, yikes.
And you're like on
Thank
TV,
God they
live
get tested.
television. You
Yeah.
can't be like, cut, give me a fucking ride.
No. I mean, he was talking to me,
man.
and blood was coming out of his mouth.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I've gotten sprayed. But look, that's a easy part. You know,
Yeah.
their job was difficult. Like, that's someone's blood.
Yeah.
Like that, the guy getting hit.
And they're all tested.
Oh, yeah.
to HIV and all that.
Yeah.
You're not
everything.
Yeah.
Everything. And you know, guys have been stopped from fighting because of certain things that have come up in those tests. Diseases and all kinds of shit.
Hepatitis?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hepatitis for sure. Some organizations have you know, pulled guys off cards because they found they have
Well, you should.
infectious
because that'll
diseases,
go
yeah.
blood to blood. That's a bad thing to be getting.
Staph infections are a real big deal too. Sometimes people will get staph from the fighter they're fighting, and you find out the guy had a staph sore, and he wasn't alerting anybody to it. That happens.
And a
Happens
lot of that's
super often.
antibiotic resistant now.
Yep. Yeah. Staph is scary stuff.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things that sort of rarely gets discussed. But super important to keep healthy skin flora. I tell people this is one of the most important aspects of it. Don't use antibacterial soap.
Yeah.
Don't do it. You're going to ruin your skin flora.
Right.
You're fucking Agent Oranging your whole skin.
Yeah.
Like, don't do it. People think they're going to be healthier that way. Oh, I'm just going to use antibacterial, and that way I won't get into diseases. You'll get like crazy warts on your hands and shit.
Yep.
Like, you got to be real careful with that stuff.
Yeah.
You don't want to kill that flora.